Okay, recording is in progress. Good morning, welcome to this session, online session on Python programming. Nitya, Pramega, please join from your RNSIT email ID. I just saw you both are joined using your personal ID. Please join from RNSIT email ID. Tejas Gowda. Why? Who is Tejas Gowda? He's not from our institution. Teju is trying to enter, but I am not allowing him. Okay. So, good morning. Welcome to another session on online session on Python programming. Today we'll take up revision. Yesterday we did what is dictionary with respect to its methods we discussed. With respect to the notes, we discussed about the update method. We discussed printing empty tic-tac-toe board. We discussed, and we also discussed with some data fed in, so how exactly it looks. So the data, how exactly it looks. We discussed about this. And dictionaries and lists, the differences we discussed. Now, we'll talk about another very important method. So, we'll discuss about the strings. So, before we discuss, let me open my notes. Just open my notes one second. We'll work on this third chapter, the third module. So, third module talks about the manipulation of strings and pattern matching. String, there are three ways to initialize the string. There is single quote, we have seen, double quote, we have seen, triple quote. Triple quote, when you do it, so you can have it in multi-line string. And in order to access each element, if you just want to access the first letter, A. So, fruit of 1 says A, fruit of 0 is B. It is just like this, you can access, but you cannot alter. That's what you can see. If you want to access some element, suppose if index is not proper, then it will give you an index error. So that is the thing that you are going to encounter. And you can also have substring, that is slicing. You can do it with the start, end and step. So you can indicate and you can start work on it. You can give. So this particular example I have solved in the class. The default start value is 0, default end value is the length, and default step value is always 1. And of course, apart from this, nothing is mandatory here. You can look at this example. So it takes default start value, default end value, default the step value. If you want, you can certainly increase the step value to 1, increase step value to 2, so you can certainly do it. If you do it, the minus negative is also allowed. So if you say it starts with minus 6 is here, it starts from minus 6 and it goes up to minus 1. So you can see, so void it is displaying up to minus 1 in the sense up to minus 2 it comes, so void. So minus 1 to minus 6, minus 1 to minus 6, so it is printing reverse order, W, D, L, R, O, just like, since it is step is minus 1, it prints in the reverse direction. So this example, I think with this reference of this memory index, you can easily understand. And various operations on string, plus operator adds, that is concatenates to string, star operator, it is replicates and concatenates, and of course this is used for slicing and range slicing. In operator, that is checking whether a particular string is present inside another string, that is membership operator. Not in is also membership operator. Strings are mutable, that means once they are written, it is the intention of changing the character in the string is not allowed. So that is the concept. So I gave this example many times. Bengaluru, Bangalore, Bengaluru. So it will give you a type error because they are immutable. The reason is strings are immutable. So that is the thing that you have to understand. If you want to rewrite the entire string, that is allowed. Suppose I want to have 0 to 6, that means hello, I want to take hello, and of course I want to add Python 3.4. Yes, I can add and I can replace the entire string to var1. So now when you display it, so you get hello Python. So when you display it, so the output what you get is hello Python 3.4. Hello Python 3.4. Looping and counting. So you can also loop based on the letters, and also you can count how many characters are there. Of course, this is other way of finding the length of. So strings you can compare directly. So there is no string strcmp or something I can see you don't have. Directly you can compare two strings. You can also check greater than, less than. Kiran, you can join from your RNSIT email ID. Kiran Kumar, you can join from your RNSIT email ID. All have joined from RNSIT email ID. Only your from your personal ID you have joined. Please join from RNSIT email ID. Yeah. And of course, string methods, very, very important. If you want to know what all the methods are there for the string, so then you can call the function dir, which gives all the functions of the string. So it is just like, I take you to I have already okay, here I create one simple, this one. When I say dir string, so what it will do, it will give you all the string methods that are associated. You can see capitalize is a method, case fold, case enter, count, encode, ends with, so many. These are all methods that are available for strings. You can see it is available for strings. You can see it is available for strings. So in order to get the string methods, you can just straight away give this instruction, that is string dir string. You can certainly, if you are having a book, If you are having book, please note it down. If you are having book, please note it down. So that's the thing that you have to understand. That is the thing that you have to understand. So I just talking about DAR function. So how exactly you can get DAR function operated. So this is the way. And of course, apart from this string methods, you have type string. So it will give you DAR string. So you can certainly understand. So whatever the strings methods are there, it will list all the string methods. So you can certainly work on each string. Very, very important. There are definitely there are questions. There are questions asking about the string methods. So there are questions asking about string methods. So please prepare well. You have to write three things. One is string name, syntax, its explanation and example. Explanation and example. So that is the thing. And the same format operator also we can certainly use in order to print the strings in format. So this is also I have just explained in the class, and for more details you can refer to this link. Okay, so I have listed all the along with the syntax, explanation I have written. So and examples also I have given multiple examples are there, and example programs also I have sent in example program bank last week, last Sunday, last Saturday I have sent. And of course, so this shelf is not there for you. Shelf is there in the next chapter. Sorry, I have put this shelf. Okay. P-print, you have P-print, it is going to print in proper way. So anyhow, we'll discuss this shelf in the next module. Pattern matching and expressions. So this is one thing. Before this, let me open the textbook and see, is there anything, any topic that I have left? So let me open the textbook. So I just opened the textbook. Yeah, this is your textbook. I have already shared this textbook in the link already, that is in the folder, course folder, where you have the textbook, notes, PPT, everything I have updated. So you can start using it. Himani Chaudhary is from our class. Yeah. Himani Chaudhary, please join from RNSIT email ID. You have joined from your personal email ID. Kindly join from RNSIT email ID. Yeah, we are talking about manipulating string. Let us see, is there anything that we are having the proper definition? What is string? So we discussed about string, working with string. I just zoom it so that you can see better. Okay, working with string. String as literal. Literal is nothing but it's a constant, double quotes, single quotation, double quotation, and of course you can also use escape sequence characters. So directly you can use. So escape sequence characters are I think you know already in C. Same you can also use along with this. So instead of writing this, you can write. If you want to make it raw string, what is raw string? Raw string is a complete string that ignores all the escape sequence characters. So it ignores. And multi-line string, if you want to have multi-line string, you can certainly use triple quotes. Triple quotes open, triple quotes close. So you can have, so multi-line string. And multi-line comment also, without multi-line string, if you don't assign this, it becomes comment, multi-line comment. Indexing and slicing we have discussed. The same example I have used, hello world, with positive index, negative index I have used. So I think in operator, not in operator, membership operator, string methods, upper, lower, is upper, is lower. And of course, there is one very interesting concept. So I think you should know is X string methods. What are is X string methods? Yesterday somebody asked in the when I was taking class. Yesterday some student asked, sir, what is is X method? Is X method is nothing but, that is lower, it is there, no, is lower. This is lower, is upper, is upper, is upper. So these are all the methods. Is alpha, is numeric. So these are all the methods. These are all the methods that are used along with is X method. They are called is X methods. So you should not get confused. You should not get confused. Is X methods are nothing but, they are is alpha, is num, all num, is decimal. We have discussed this. Is space, is title. These are all we call it as is X methods. So in the examination, in the internals, if they ask what is X methods, so X methods are, these are X methods. You should not forget this. And moreover, so it is, you are working on a valid input. So take the age as input. If it is a decimal, then you break. If it is not proper decimal, then it has to keep on looping until you enter proper decimal. Until you enter proper decimal. So this is the thing that you have to understand. And of course, similarly, enter the password. So only letters and numbers only. So you take the input. If it is alpha number, that means alphabets as well as numbers. If they are there, you accept, you break. Or else you please enter. A password can have only letters and numbers. If you enter anything other than that, it has to keep on repeating. This is one simple example. This is one simple example that you can certainly quote it. And of course, so you can see enter 42, it is not taking. 42 it is taking. Next to secret colon password. No, it is exclamatory. No, it is not taking. Secret 3T. Yes, it is accepting. Starts with, ends with. So these are all some of the examples. And very, very important, join and split, I have already said. So let me show you with the examples how exactly join and split work. Remember, I have a string, maybe I can call it as a string. Str is equal to today in Bengaluru there is a possibility of rain. So this is the thing. So now what I do, I create words is equal to str dot split, I say. So what happens, by default the split happens based on the space, and after that you just print words. You can see today in Bengaluru there is something like this. Something like this. I have words. So words from the line of text. I have taken words. Now I can certainly put these words. I can certainly use for loop for I in words print I. If you just do it, or end is equal to space. So when you run it, so what happens? It prints. You can see it is printing with a space. Every word is spaced and it is printed. So if you don't give, if you put it as hyphenated, so you can print it. See, at the end also you will have an hyphen. At the end also, because at the end, so that is the thing. That is the thing that you have to understand. Now, if I don't print it with any space, so you can see. So if somebody asks a question, write a program to print all the words of the lines of text without space. So this is the technique. What you can do, you can split into words and then you print it without the space. You can print. So this is one example that I would like to give on printing of words. So yeah, now I want to join these words. Now if I print words, so I get only this: today in Bengaluru there is a possibility of rain. So you have everything in single words. It's a list of words. Now I want to have this list of words hyphenated. After every word there should be some hyphen. So in such cases, what I had to do, I had to say within double quotes hyphen dot join. So that means this particular string, hyphenated string will join in words. So this will going to give you, so maybe H words. I can call it as H words is equal to, you can see, hyphenated dot join. So join every item of this list, hyphenated, and it will joins. It is not concatenation. It is not concatenation. It is concatenation, repetition until you get all the words. You can see, sorry, it is done, but I have not printed H words. Print H words. You can see hyphenated. Today hyphen so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so. It is, every word is hyphenated. So instead of this, I put some other. I use underscore, hyphenated underscore. I just put. So what happens? You have hyphen underscore in between. So I just add plus sign in front of everything. So you can see today plus, in plus, Bengaluru plus, there plus, is plus. You can see whatever you have put, that is going to join. It is not the two strings join. It is the pattern that is going to join for every instance of the list of strings. So this is the difference. Somebody asks in the exam test, what is the difference between a list and string? What you can do is, you can give this example. You can take the screenshot if you want. Take the screenshot, give this example and explain. You can see, you can explain this program. So this is going to be a text screenshot now, and you can start using it. This is the program. So I'm talking about. And further, anyhow, I have shared all these things, programs, how exactly it works. You can see ABC, my ABC. It is join and split. Like very clearly they have said. You can see split it is giving the same way. And you can also split based on new line character, split based on new line character. So what happens if you take multi-line string like this? So what you can do, you can separate it into separate lines you can separate based on new line character. You can split based on new line character, you can split just like this. And justify, left justify in the sense, if the string length is 10, and if it is right justify, what happens, it leaves a gap, it leaves a gap of the rest of the 4, it will leave. Same way right justify 20, so out of 20 space string, so hello is right justified. Same way hello world is right justified. Hello left justify, and it prints extra space. This is left justify. Same way right justify with the star. So you can see stars are printed, and at the end right justification. Hyphenated, so left justify, rest of the spaces are hyphenated. You can also have center at the 20th 20 space string, you can have center, and left side right side you can have hyphen. Here you have not specified hyphen, what happens, there is a space. So this is we have done. And of course picnic table I want to print, so I want to print a picnic table. So yes, certainly I can print like this, the dashes. So picnic items, then picnic items, you can print the dashes and make this right justified. You can have, you can see, you can print it like this. So this is left justified with the filler, and this is right justified with fillers as space. You can certainly have. So removing the white, just the extra spaces, strip. It is going to remove the white spaces of left and right of the string. R strip will remove only right side, L strip will remove only left side. So you can see this. When you say strip, it is going to give only hello world. You can see hello, so space, so many space, world. So here when you say strip, it is going to remove everything. It is going to remove everything, hello world. You can see the same way left strip, only left side is removed. Right strip, so only right side, left side is there as it is, right side is removed. You can see. So strip removes everything. Same way you can see, you can have and copying and pasting using paper clip. So we have worked on this paper clip. Copy, so you can copy to the, when you say copy, paperclip.copy, it copies to the memory, that is the clipboard. And whenever you say paperclip.paste, it will paste it from the memory, that is from the clipboard. So this is, and password locker I have already demonstrated. Saturday also I have demonstrated. You have not attended, if you have not seen how exactly password locker works, just go to the previous class video link I have already placed in the WhatsApp group itself. You can go through how exactly password locker works. So how exactly you have a passwords and the username and passwords. So as soon as you type the username, automatically the password gets copied to the clipboard. So that is handled using command line argument. So command line argument, we discussed how exactly it is working. So copy the right password. So it searches and copies the right password to the memory. So that is we have done password locker. The next one is adding bullets to the wiki markup. So this is another example we have to work on today. So you have list of animals, you have list of aquatic life, you have list of biological authors and abbreviations, list of cultivars. So you want to have. So I want to bring these lists of all these things into a list like this, star in front of this. So what I'll do, I just copy all these things. You can see there is a file called bullet point adder.py script. This will get text from the clipboard. So that means these are all the contents that are there in the clipboard. These are all the contents that are there in the clipboard. What you have to do? So you have to add. These are all the contents that are there. These are all the contents that are there in the clipboard. You have to add one star and space at the beginning of each line, and then paste it into a new text in the clipboard. So for example, if you are having like this, so after you run the program, what happens? Your program should hold star list of animals, star list of so star space, this has to come. So that is the work that this one is doing. It is bullet point adder.py it is doing. So you are doing it, and of course you copy. So you are writing the first, you copy the content. You just copy this content, copy the content. Then what you do? Then you import the paperclip. So just text is equal to paperclip dot paste. That means from whatever you have copied from the string, that it gets stored into text. Then what do you do? That's what stored into text, and of course yeah. Now you split based on new line character. That means when you split based on new line character, each line will be stored in a list. Each line is stored in a list, that is in lines. Lines is a list. Now for I in lines, lines means that is every item in the lines. What you have to do? For lines of I, you have to add star and space. You are add star and space and put it back, store it back to the lines directly. It has to store it back to the lines directly. And finally this entire thing, once it is done, once it is done, so then what you have to do? You have to print it, and you have to copy the same text to the lines memory. So finally you can see, join all the lines. You can see lines certainly holds star and this one, and when you join all the lines with new line character, that means what happens? The line, first line, new line character, second line, new line character, third line, new line character, fourth line, new line character. It becomes normal, and everything gets stored in text, and this text, whatever you have copied. Yes, you have copied it to the memory. So this is how, this is the program. So this is the program. I just copy this program. Okay, I just copy this program. Let me work on this program. This program is your email adder. Sorry, this is Python 3 program which works. I just copy this program, put it into our yeah. So you can certainly understand. You can certainly write the title of this program. The title of this program is, adding bullets to wiki markup. So just put here and make this as a markup cell, and add in front of this single hash. So when you make single hash, so it becomes a title like this. It becomes a title like this. And sorry, this is to demonstrate split and join method. Split and join methods. This is adding wiki. So what I do, first I import. You can see here, I import paper clip. Then from the paper clip, I just paste it. So before this, what I do, I just have to copy all these lines. These lines I have to copy it to the memory. Yes, it is copied. So as Python executes this line, so what happens, it pastes the whatever I have copied, no, 4 lines. So those lines will be stored into text. And of course, it splits based on the new line character, and it creates a loop. You can see. So every time, for every line, it is adding star and a space, and it is storing it back to the line. And finally, all lines are joined using new line, and the same thing gets copied. So now, before running this program, what I have copied is this one I have copied. After I run this program, what happens? So I should give a message, print. What happens? Print bullets are added to wiki markup. So bullets are added to wiki markup. Bullets are added to wiki markup. You can see this message I'll just give, and stored back to clipboard. I just give this. So you can see it is copied. So initially I copied this. Now if I paste it here, so what happens? For all those things that are the list of animals, in front of that there is a star added, in front of star comma added. List of aquarium life, star space added, star space added, star space added. So these are the things that are added. You can see this is the original, and after I run this, so star space is added and it is stored back to the clipboard. So this example demonstrates paperclip, how exactly it works, split function, join function, again copy function, paste function, copy function, join function, and split function. See, all these things it is going to work. So this is the program that you should understand. This is very important. This is very important concept. And that's it from my end. So this is, I think this is the program that we are having. So this is at the end of this chapter. Once this we run, we get the end of the chapter. Yeah. After that, you have questions, a set of questions, and of course, yeah. That's it. So that's the chapter. That's about today's revision. Tomorrow we will. Day after tomorrow. That is on Friday. So we will talk about pattern matching revision. So 3 days, 3 topics we have revised, and during this revision, whatever the topics that I have covered, those are all very, very important. So don't miss it. So, and I have already given the program bank, question bank, and revision. What else you want? I have done everything. So maybe on Friday we will do this pattern matching with regular expressions. So that's all from today's session. So in the chat window, kindly type in your USN for the sake of attendance. So kindly type all your USNs in the chat window for the sake of attendance. And this class recorded video, you will get it at the end for your reference. in case if anybody has missed. So that's all for the day. Thank you. And yeah, I don't know how much time I have. No, it is almost done. And lab 6A and 6B, I have to explain. Anyhow, I'll explain on Friday. I'll explain this on Friday. 6A and 6B, I'll explain on Friday. So lab programs, 6A and 6B. So they are, supposed to be executed today. But today, since you don't have lab, so at home you can try. You can write it down in the observation book. Once you come to the class or lab, you can get it signed. Okay, that's all from my side. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. I can see many reactions in the